told you swim without splashing?
Hey, do you reckon I should cut my hair? Just because I don't think Josie really likes my fringe.
You want to talk about your hair when my boyfriend might have just got me fired?
Are you even sure it was Josh that deleted the photo?
Yes. I could tell by the look in his eyes.
What if Josh fesses up and apologises?
He's not going to do that. Not after what happened with his pop.
So you think he was in the right then?
No, of course not. I could throttle him. In fact, I just might.
God, that guy's a tool.
I did wreck his camera lens.
It was an accident, Dad.
What about Amber? I'd had to cause trouble for her.
Nothing is going to reflect badly on Amber, all right? Can we just put this behind us? Mum's arriving soon.
Oh? Where's your mother been?
She's flying in from Darwin, Dad. I'm picking her up from the airport. Do you remember?
The airport, yes, of course. What did she say when you gave her the news?
She said she was going to catch the next flight down. Anyway, I better hit the road. Traffic can be bad this time of morning. I'll see you guys later.
Yeah. Take care.
Yeah.
I don't know how your nan's going to take all this.
She'll understand.
Pam and I have spent a lifetime together. Now these memories will disappear. It'd be like we've had no life at all.
Yeah, no, don't worry about it. That's fine. But thank you for letting me know. Okay, thanks. Bye. Bye. The babysitter's cancelled.
Right, well, you're going to have to find another one.
Oh, am I? In 30 minutes?
Well, I'd volunteer, but I can't today.
But I have to go and see the accountant. There's a problem with my books and I'm behind in my activity statement. If I don't get it sorted out, they're going to be fined for late submission. Don't. I know, OK? I know I've been slack.
Well, slack is not a word that I would use to describe you, my dear. You are overcommitted to the point where if one little thing fails, everything else falls over.
OK, and what do you suggest I do about it?
I have the day off if I can help.
That would be amazing.
Okay.
Are you sure you haven't got anything planned?
No, apart from waiting for
Hey,
Carl.
come on in. Welcome to the madhouse.
Ah, good morning. Your paper.
Hey, home delivered.
No, I'll get now. Thank you. I thought I'd go in early today and get us out on the Macy case.
Macy case. Just remind me, is that new?
The property developers.
Is that another new client?
Yeah, I can stop searching for more work if it's all becoming a bit too much.
Good. Great. I'm going to get a shower.
Anyway, I'll see you in the office.
Yeah, OK, cool. And then we'll make a start on that letter to your ex's wife.
No, too busy this morning. How about lunch?
OK, today.
Great.
Before you say anything, I know what I did was wrong.
Good. Well, that's something.
Rick's still blaming you?
I haven't spoken to him today, but probably. I need you to own up and apologise.
If you saw the way he treated Pop, you wouldn't ask me to do that.
Rick was out of line, but that didn't give you the right to jeopardise my job.
Maybe it's a good time to quit then. I love you. And so with you and Pop, that's two people getting messed around by this loser.
If I'm going to get anywhere with my career, I'm going to have to suck it up.
There are other photographers. Ones who won't abuse you or take out their aggression on defenceless old men.
I know you're upset about your Pop and you're worried about me, but that is no excuse for what you did. I'm asking you to fix this. So where have you been? I feel like I haven't seen you in days.
Well, since I've been accused of ruining your life, I thought it might be better for us to steer clear of each other for a bit.
Oh, you needn't have worried. I was up early. I had to pick up some paperwork from Jared anyway.
Making yourself indispensable, are you?
Yes, in the job that you encouraged me to take. In the job you talked Jared into giving me.
Well, that wasn't such a good idea, was it?
Your breakfast's getting cold.
You're the agent. Find me another kid. First last night, now this.
What's happened?
The kid we had lined up for the shoots got chicken pox.
Oh, that poor thing. I had it when I was 10. You get so
The
itchy.
designer's expecting us to organise a toddler to model her clothes ASAP.
A toddler?
Yeah, preferably a cute one.
Here we are.
The street hasn't changed a bit.
Pam. G'day, Karl. Mum, you remember Dr. Kennedy?
How could I forget? You did so much for Cody.
Gee, being back here must bring back an awful lot of memories for you.
Actually, I'm glad we saw you. Before we go and see Dad, can you give Mum any advice?
I'm on top of it. Thank you.
Well, if you need to talk, just give me a call.
Lovely to see you. Give my best to Susan.
All right.
Let's get you settled in, hey?
Well, look at you. Oh, you've grown about a foot since I last saw you, I'm sure.
Thank you. How was your flight?
Worth every second to see my grandchildren. Where's your sister?
At the library. She'll be back soon.
I thought I heard the car. I was going to roll out the welcome mat, but I was having a lie down.
I lied down in the middle of the morning. What's got into you?
Late night.
You had a few of those in Darwin, too. Not that you were ever very forthcoming with details the next morning.
Mum, I know this has been a bit of a shock.
Shock? Do you honestly believe I'd swallow some ridiculous story about Alzheimer's?
Well, we've all had trouble accepting it.
More fool you. I didn't come down in the last shower.
It's true, love. I've been having tests.
Why don't you tell them what's really going on?
Tell them what?
That you're having an affair.
Of all things to accuse me of.
Is it so shocking? This isn't the first time.
Mum, I really think you've got the wrong end of the stick.
Then maybe you can get your father to explain why he disappears for hours on end and why he's so cagey when I ask him where he's been. Like the time he said he was going to the bowling club. But when I checked, he hadn't been anywhere near the place.
You check up on me?
Can you blame me? After the sneaky phone calls you've been making at all hours?
What phone calls?
To your bit on the side.
No idea what she's on about.
And then there's this little spending sprees. But when I ask him where the money's gone, he says he doesn't know. Well, I know. You're spending it on your floozy.
Floozy? Mum, there's really no reason to be suspicious. It all makes sense.
Really?
Yeah, it's all part of the symptoms. Dad gets confused. He's just forgetful.
He hasn't forgotten Jill Weir.
Well, who's Jill Weir?
A woman your grandfather had an affair with.
It happened a long time ago. She was a right bunny boiler.
Did you just happen to drop her name into the conversation just the other day?
Did I?
Yes. And you got very twitchy when I confronted you about it. I know the look of a guilty man. I'm sure that's why you were so quick to come here, to recapture the past.
It's ridiculous.
No. What's ridiculous, Doug, is that you would tell your family that you have a serious medical condition, all to cover the simple fact that you're a cheat. I just need to be on my own for a while.
So, he's pretty sunny. How's everything going? Good. Your boss seems pretty happy. I mean, even if he does lack people skill.
Yeah, it's like standing next to a volcano. You never know when it's going to erupt.
Amber?
I think right about now.
The repair people examined the camera. There's no technical malfunction, which means the photos were deleted deliberately. Are you sure you didn't see anyone with it last night?
No.
Oh, I'm sick of this. It was your boyfriend, wasn't it? It's payback because I went off with the old guy for wrecking my lens. You lied to me.
No, I didn't. Last night, I didn't know that it was him, and when I found out, I wanted to give him a chance to apologise.
I'm giving you an amazing opportunity. You've really disappointed me, Amber. I thought you had a brain, but you're just some useless wannabe. Look, we'll finish the shoot, and then I'll decide what to do with you.
There you go. Take good care of that. Took Harold ages putting all that together.
Don't worry, I will.
So, what do you need that for anyway?
Just a little project I'm thinking of. Okay, thanks again.
Right, so where were we?
Proof of ownership.
Okay, yeah, great. So we need any kind of supporting documentation that proves that Charles gave you the painting. Have you managed to get hold of him yet?
He's still in Antarctica.
Right, okay. So why don't you tell me how the setup worked? Who owned what exactly?
Okay, the apartment was owned by the Tranter Family Trust, along with all the effects and the artwork, except for the Daisy Nader.
Right, which he definitely gave to you.
Absolutely, his wife's just being vindictive. Jared, you realise if Polly wins this, I won't be able to pay you.
Hey, come on. No, you've already done enough. The business is booming thanks to you. And there was a time that you helped Sonya out getting the money that she was owed.
It's just a letter.
One that saved us $1,200, thank you.
How is Sonya? Anyway, she seemed a bit frazzled this morning.
Yeah, she's just getting pulled in so many different directions. She's in trouble with her accountant because she hasn't done her books, and I think she has problems getting her priorities straight, you know?
Enjoy.
Oh, someone's in the bad books.
You know, just for a change.
Didn't she come to your aid the other day fending off that guy?
Yeah, well, turns out her maternal instincts only stretch so far.
I'm sorry, but she needs to have sun cream on.
She'll be shiny. It'll ruin the shots.
Well, she's not staying out here any longer without it.
Maybe we could move the setup into the shade.
Look, leave the kid where it is. The lighting's perfect.
Nell is a she, not an it.
Yeah, whatever. Just get on with it. No sunscreen.
You know what? No. Georgia, just move Nell into the shade.
Wait, hey, what do you think you're doing? Leave the kid where it is.
You don't yell and scream at Nell, please.
Who are you?
I'm her mother.
I am so sorry. This was a bad idea.
That's fine, it's fine. Just take him inside, please. Emma, who is this guy?
You know what, Rick? I'm not sorry that last night's photos got deleted. And I'm not sorry I just wiped the ones from today.
You what?
You can't treat people like this.
I'll have you charged with malicious damage.
You do that and I'll report you to child employment.
Fine. But you're fired.
No need. I quit. And get out of my house.
Hi, Pam.
Oh, hi.
How are you feeling? These things can be difficult to get your head around.
The only thing I'm trying to get my head around is how my whole family could be so gullible.
Yeah, do you mind if I just sit for a minute? My father suffers from dementia. You probably didn't know that.
I didn't.
No. At first I thought he was just being his frustrating old self. I felt awful when I found out what was actually happening. The thing is, I felt so awful, I couldn't accept what was happening.
I lived with Doug. I would have picked up on the symptoms. I mean, I was a nurse for 30 years.
Well, a doctor. These changes can be hard to pick up. They can be even harder to accept. I mean, Brad wasn't convinced at first. It was Josh who started to notice things.
What kind of things?
Oh, well, Doug getting orders wrong, forgetting instructions, and then he wandered off. When Josh found him, he said he was off to see Cody. So I made appointments with neurology and gerontology, and I'm afraid the test results all point to the same conclusion.
I suppose you better talk me through the results so far.
I'm gonna have that. Mama. Give Mum some juice. Thanks. Oh, hi. Hello. Is there something I can help you with?
Possibly. I'm going to take Nell to the park. We'll see you later.
Okay. Bye-bye to Mum. Say bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Oh, gorgeous. I don't actually want to buy anything.
Okay.
Jared told me about your trip to the accountant, and I'd like to help.
Oh.
Well, he's working my case pro bono, and I thought I could return the favour and see what I can do for you.
Okay, that's very kind of you, but I mean, I can manage on my own.
Let me. I really want to repay my debt to you both, and this is my way of doing it.
Well, in that case, thanks.
Great.
Yeah.
Well, show me the books.
Yeah. Oh, well, look, they're just over here. Look, I might just deal with this customer. Oh, I'll go with you in a tick.
Good to go.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks. Hello. Sorry about the wait there. What it is? It's great.
What's this?
It's a memory book. I modelled it off the one that Harold made. I made it for you. I found some old photos in the garage. I got some off Lou as well. Look at this one. Look at this. This is when you and Nan first moved to the street. Hey, look how young you look. No offence. Oh, my favourite. You and Lou. Hilarious.
It's lovely, Josh. But what's the use? One day I'm going to forget everything. I'll look at these faces and all I see is a bunch of strangers. But the worst of it is, my own wife still doesn't believe I'm sick.
I wouldn't be so sure of that. I'm so sorry. I just got myself so convinced you were having an affair. Why didn't you talk to me about it? Explain what was going on.
I didn't realise it myself. I'm not trained in those things.
But I am.
Yet instead of considering something was wrong, you chose to think the worst of me. After all these years together. What does that say?
I'm just so sorry about everything. I mean, I knew Rick was a jerk, but I never thought that he would take it out on Nell.
Oh, look, like I said to Georgia, Nell's fine, so, yeah, look, it's all good. Thank you.
But I mean, I still really want to make it up to you. Maybe I could babysit.
Are you kidding me? Oh, no, I'm so... Look, I'm so sorry. Look, it's been a mistake. I ordered 300 oranges. I didn't order 3,000.
I just packed the crates. You're going to have to speak to my supplier.
Doesn't sound good.
No, it doesn't. Look, I'm going to have to talk to you about this later, Ava.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah. So, Rick found out that you deleted those photos off his camera, and then he was giving Nell a hard time, so I quit. Believe it or not, I figured it out myself that I shouldn't be working for Rick.
Of course you did. I should have had more faith in you. I help you find a better job. I just want us to be on the same page.
So do I. I should have been here for you more with all this stuff that's been happening with your pop. How's he doing? And your nan?
They're sad. Scared.
Oh, Josh, I am so sorry. From now on, we are in this together, I promise.
I just don't know what I can do to help him, you know? I don't know.
That is a lot of oranges.
Yeah, no, it's, there's too many. I messed up the order and now they'll spoil before I have time to use them.
Well, how did you mess up the order?
I don't know. Naomi was here, maybe I got distracted or...
Naomi?
Yeah, she was helping me with the books. Oh, God, Darren's gonna be so annoyed with me.
Why?
Oh, he thinks I'm overcommitted. There's just been a bit of tension between us.
I see. And my daughter just volunteered her services, did she?
She's been so understanding. Oh, what's that look?
Oh, nothing. You and Toadie squabbling over how busy you are. And then Naomi being here and so understanding, and then this happens.
I'm not sure. What you getting at?
I know my daughter. She's not a bad person, but sometimes she just can't help herself.
Meaning?
I hope she wasn't the one who sabotaged this order.
How would she do that?
Self-interest. This would have distracted you. I just hope that she's not going after your husband.
Hey!
Yeah, plane cancelled. And I was hoping that you and I could take the little monster for a walk around the lake.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. I can't. I'm so sorry. There was a massive overorder at the juice bar, and I have to sort it out.
How'd that happen?
Well, according to Sheila, Naomi did it.
What?
Yeah. She came down to the nursery to help me out with the accounts. She was returning the favour for your legal advice.
So what's that got to do with oranges?
Well, Sheila thinks that she sabotaged the order on purpose.
Why?
Because she wanted to keep me busy and out of the way so she could have you all to herself.
Oh, she was serious?
Yeah. I mean, why would she say that about her own daughter?
Okay, obviously Sheila and Naomi have some unresolved issues.
Yeah, well, it's probably Naomi's thing for married men.
She told you about that?
Well, she's obviously told you about it.
Yeah, it's because it relates to the legal help I'm giving her.
Yeah.
And we work together and we've become friends and nothing more.
Yeah, well, I don't know. Maybe Naomi sees things differently.
No, she doesn't. And if she did, I hope you trust that I would put immediate stop to it.
Yes, of course. It's just, you know, I'm trying to get to the bottom of what's going on, that's all.
Okay. Right.
Lovely, isn't it? After a long day, you come home to this.
Look, I'm so sorry about what's happened. And if there is anything we can do.
You know what the worst thing is? Doug was right. I'm a terrible wife. Nearly 50 years we've been together and I didn't even notice anything was wrong.
We didn't either.
Yes, but he's my husband. And if anybody should have picked it up, it was me. There I was in Darwin getting so worked up over an imaginary affair. I missed all the signs. And that just shows that Doug and I are further apart than I ever thought.
How could she think I was being unfaithful? Well, put yourself in her position. And if you were mentioning Jill Weir... I honestly can't remember that. Well, at least she knows the truth now, and that's the main thing.
No, the main thing is the fact that she doesn't trust me.
How many years have you been married? You will sort this out, Dad.
I reckon I'll go for a walk by myself.
Dad, come on.
I've got my phone with me in case I get lost. Although, the way things are going, maybe I'd be doing you all a favour.
Oh. How'd you go with those transaction records?
Yeah, it wasn't easy convincing Therese without telling her what they were for, but eventually she put everything on that. So exactly what are you hoping to find?
Who was in the complex at the time of the shooting?
Shouldn't the police have done that?
Yeah, you'd be surprised how long it takes them to process evidence in a case this complex. Oh, one more thing. There's a rumour going around about Mark Brennan.
What do you want, Paul?
I believe you've illegally obtained some copies of the police files on Kate's shooting.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's not like you don't have any friends in the force anymore, you know, people who might be sympathetic to your cause or just owe you a favour.
Well, whatever you've heard, it's rubbish.
I want to see those files.
Like I said, I don't have them.
Hey, what's going on?
Paul was just leaving.
I'm not going to let this go.
That looks intense.
It's just Paul being Paul.
Wow, when you neat freaks let loose, huh?
What's with all the oranges?
Oh, I ran into Sonya outside. Actually, that is why I came over.
What, to talk about Sonia's oranges?
She had a mix-up at the juice bar, and she's pretty sure that someone did it on purpose, but she's too busy to look into it.
So she's asked you to do it for her?
And I figured, seeing as you used to be a detective, maybe you could give me some tips on where I should start.
Look, to be honest, I don't really have much time, so...
Sonya didn't ask. I offered. I've got a lot going on at home and I kind of need a project to keep my mind occupied, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I do.
Sorry to bother you at home, but these just came in last minute, and if they're not signed today, then no.
No worries. Thank you for bringing them over.
I also typed up that letter we drafted about my painting. It's on its way to Charles now via his PA.
Okay, well, with any luck, we'll hear from them soon.
You guys afraid of scurvy?
Yeah, Actually, yeah, the juice bar got 3,000 oranges instead of 300. It was an ordering error.
No, as if Sonya doesn't have enough to worry about.
Yeah, she said that you popped in to give her a hand?
Yes, I hope that's okay. It's just, you've been so helpful to me, and I wanted to give something back.
Well, thank you. To be honest, the biggest problem is just what to do with them all now.
Well, she needs to on-sell them, try and recoup some of the cost.
Yes, I know, but she's just bundling them up and giving them away.
Oh, well, in that case, I'll take a bag home to Mum. She makes a wicked marmalade. What?
No, it's nothing.
It's obviously something.
Seriously, just forget about it.
Is this about Mum? What's she done now? How dare you tell Sonya that?
I smelled a rat, so I warned a friend.
We're talking about oranges. What could I possibly have to gain?
A way to come between Toadie and Sonya.
How can you say that?
Because I have watched you in action long enough to know how you operate. You see cracks in a marriage and then you take advantage. I mean, that's what happened with Charles and Polly, isn't it?
This is unbelievable, even for you.
I know you deliberately got close to Toadie just to see if he and Sonya were arguing.
You sound ridiculous.
Well, every time I see you with Toadie, you're laughing and joking, having little lunches.
Yeah, it's because we're friends.
Rubbish. It's because you've got your sights set on him. He's meant to be your boss.
What? You can be friends with your boss.
Oh, yes, and we all know how that worked out the last time. Look, love, I'm not enjoying this any more than you are. But believe me, I am just looking out for you. That's all.
Has it ever occurred to you that I might have learnt my lesson? That I might be a different person now? Fine. You still have trust issues with me. It's your problem. But in the future, keep your ugly thoughts to yourself and stop ruining my friendships with other people.
Mum, why are you doing that?
It helps keep me calm. Where's your father?
He wanted some time alone.
A good idea.
Well, he hasn't lost all his marbles yet.
Please don't joke about it.
Oh, believe me, I'm not. He's scared. He's worried that he's going to lose you. Look, I get that you think you guys are drifting apart, and maybe you are, but he doesn't want to face this alone.
And obviously, I don't want him to face it alone either. But to be perfectly honest, I'm scared too.
Of course you are.
Yes, your father and I have had our ups and downs. We've been at each other's throats, but he's the love of my life. My rock. I've seen what this disease does to people. I've nursed patients through it, and to watch the man I love slowly disappear, to know that one day when I walk into the room, he won't even recognize me. What if I can't do that?
This better be important.
Yes, it is. It's about Brennan. Well, I believe that he's obtained copies of police files pertaining to my niece's case.
How do you know this?
Oh, people talk, I hear things.
Ah, so it's an unsubstantiated
Yes,
rumour.
it is, but it might also be true. And if it is, I'm concerned that he might jeopardise your investigation yet again.
I'll make some inquiries.
Good. Sooner the better.
Oh! Here, have some oranges. Hey! Guess what? You found a way to clone me so I can get through my work today.
No, but I worked out what happened with the oranges, and you were right to be sus.
Someone did overorder.
Well, someone at the supplier made a clerical error when they were writing it up.
No, but I called them and they denied it.
Yeah, well, that's because the person who made the mistake didn't want to admit it in case they lost their job. But as soon as I produced your order book, which had slipped behind the counter, they caved. In a flash. Don't worry. They said they'd reimburse you.
No, that's not the problem. But thank you.
You know, you really don't have to keep cooking for me.
Oh, it's not a problem. Besides, this is more of a thank you for the detective tips you gave me.
So they worked?
I cracked the case.
Excuse me for a second. Mike Brennan. What? When? Thanks for the heads up. You really need to go.
Why?
I can't explain now.
Did you get a tip off about Kate's case?
Not exactly, but I'm not meant to have these.
Are the police coming?
Yeah, any minute, which is why you need to go.
What are you going to do with the files?
I don't know. I'll have to destroy them.
You don't have time. Why don't I hide them for you?
I'm not going to ask you to do that.
No, you didn't. I offered. I can take them out the back, jump the fence, stash them in our garage. The police will never know.
Okay, go. Just do not be seen. Hey, what's up?
Why do I fear we're being ambushed? There's something I need to say to you both.
Brad wants you to look at this.
I've seen it. Please, Dad, look, I know you got upset before. But I want you to look at this. Some of the tougher times you've been through. Like this photo. This photo was taken not long after you lost a child to SIDS. The pain is obvious, but look how you're there for each other. And then this. This was taken when Dad's business went under and money was a bit tight. All right, there's Mum. She's wearing second-hand clothes, but look at her. She's happy. She's laughing.
That was an ugly shirt.
Still look beautiful. And then there was Cody. Look, I know the last little while has been tough, you know, and it's all been a bit of a shock. And what happens next is going to be even harder. And I'm not going to lie to you. If you guys can get through this and survive, I reckon you can get through anything.
Hey, you okay?
Oh, fine.
Clearly you're not. You spoke to your mum, didn't you?
Oh, she just thinks I'm a homewrecker.
You shouldn't have said anything.
It's not your fault. It's like no matter what I do, she's just always going to judge me by who I was.
Well, I guess some impressions are hard to shake. If it's any consolation, I've been through something similar myself.
Really? You got mixed up with a married man too, did you?
No. But believe it or not, it's going to be hard to believe, but I was once a bogan. Yep. No, it's very hard to believe. But I was always, you know, acting up, playing the fool. I figured that if people were laughing with me, they weren't going to be laughing at me, and all that kind of rubbish. But then I wanted to become a lawyer, so I had to study seriously. I got my degree, opened up my practice, but still some people wouldn't take me seriously, and it took me years to earn their respect.
So what you're saying is I should just wait, and then maybe in 100 years everything will be fine with Mum.
I don't think it's going to happen that quickly. But I guess what I'm saying is that You know, if you've genuinely changed, well, then she will come around.
Does that mean you're not a bogan anymore?
Well, there's still just a little bit of bogan in me. Yeah, just deep down inside. He's only allowed out on special occasions. Like Christmas, yeah. And anything involving wrestling. And monster trucks. Definitely monster trucks. Barry comes out. Barry, that's his name. Yeah.
Anything outside? I guess you're in the clear then.
Told you I was. So, was this a tip-off from Paul Robinson?
You know I can't tell you that.
I'll take that as a yes.
Look, I get that you're emotionally involved in this case. And with all your old contacts, it wouldn't surprise me if you did have the files in your possession. So, if nothing else, consider this a warning. You're being watched.
Thanks.
Where are they? They should be back by now.
Late is good. Means they're talking.
Yeah, but what about?
Oh, we'll find out soon enough. And then we can tell them about what we've been discussing.
There you are. We were starting to worry about you guys.
Actually, I thought it was a good sign.
So is it a good sign?
Well, it's definitely a good start.
Well, Therese and I have been talking too, and if it suits you, we'd really love you to move in with us.
What? Permanently?
Yep.
Yeah, we've called the kids and they love the idea.
Yep, and I spoke to Gabby and Adam and they agree we're best equipped to help, so...
We all want to be here for you as much as we can.
That's a very big call.
And also very generous.
Are you sure? I mean, it won't be easy. There'd be times when you'd want to throttle the both of us.
Oh, I know. But we're family, so of course we're sure.
And if it gets too much, you know, you can always move back to Gabby's.
So Naomi didn't do it?
No. There was an error at the supplier's end. Naomi had nothing to do with the botched order. And I also spoke to Jared, who was adamant that she had never made a move on it.
Oh, love, of course he's going to say that.
Jared is a good and an honest man. If he says that she hasn't done anything, then I believe him.
Well, maybe he's so honest he didn't notice she was making a play for him.
Sheila, how can you say this about your own daughter?
For as long as I can remember, Naomi has always used her feminine wiles to get what she wants. Now, don't get me wrong, I would love to believe that my daughter is innocent, but every time I see her with a married man, I start to worry.
Okay, has it ever occurred to you that she might have changed?
Oh, that's what she said, but can a leopard really change its spots?
Yeah, it can. I mean, I'm case in point. It doesn't mean I don't struggle from time to time, but change is more likely to occur when you have the support of people around you.
The lawman.
Yeah. Me and my mate Connor, we had our own wrestling show. We actually had a bit of a cult following. We also had a bikini shop called Bounce. Yeah. I know, it's ridiculous.
You're ridiculously funny.
Well, it's good to see you smile again. And with my mission now complete, I'm going to go home and cook dinner for the family.
Oh, thank you for the coffee and the chat. I do actually feel better.
Good. Anytime, okay?
Sorry to drag you out at dinner time, but I thought you'd want to see this. It's a record of credit card transactions taken from the hotel on the day of Kate's shooting. Now look at the name. 30 minutes before it happened.
You're kidding me.
Sienna. Are you sure?
Yeah, 100%. This proves that she was at Lassiter's just before the shooting. Now, you're going to let me in because I don't want to discuss this on the doorstep.
But the police said she had an alibi. She went straight to her cousin's place after I saw her that day.
Well, clearly she's a liar. We both know that she wanted Kate out of the picture.
Sienna wouldn't do this. She wouldn't go that far.
Oh, why? Because she's your ex? She's not capable of murder? Oh, come on, this is a real possibility. And once again, it's all because of you.
Sienna.
Hi. I got your messages, and I know what it's about. got a few calls from the police as well.
Right.
I'm scared. I'm really scared.
You should be. Do you want to explain to me where you were when Kate was shot? And this time, I want the truth.
You have to believe I had nothing to do with what happened.
You still haven't answered my
I've
question.
never even handled a gun in my life.
It's not that hard to learn.
Are you serious?
You still haven't answered my question.
When I saw you that morning and I realised you were going to propose to her, I was devastated. I didn't know what to do or where to go. And I ended up wandering around Lassiter's. I stopped in at the hotel bar for a drink. And then I saw you by the lake, surrounded by all your friends. And I realised she said yes. And so I just gave up then and there, and I went straight to the airport.
Why wouldn't you just say that, rather than telling them that you're across town with your cousin?
Because I knew I might be a suspect if I couldn't prove exactly when I left the area.
But if you
I just
didn't
got her to
do
cover
it-
for me. I know it was stupid, okay? Obviously I wasn't thinking straight. I just wanted to put the whole mess behind me. I know it looks bad, but do you think you could come to the station with me? Just for moral support. Please.
Oh, hey, I need your opinion on this dress.
Yeah, because I'm such a fashion guru.
Tell me the truth. Is it too kiddie?
No, that's great. It's really sophisticated.
Great, thank you. Got to look grown up for my 18th, right?
Oh, yes, your birthday today. Happy birthday.
Thank you. I had it on lay-by for ages, but with everything going on, I kind of forgot about it, so...
Yeah, I heard about your pop. Hope everything's okay.
Well, we're all getting there. Oh, are you going to come tonight?
No, look, I'm not really in a party mood.
Yeah, Amber told me what happened with Hudson. I'm really sorry. But how about a more low-key distraction?
Like?
Well, clearly you need to take your mind off things. Trust me, I know all about that. So why don't you take me for a driving lesson?
Me?
Yeah. You, me, Hermione, we can take the top off, play some tunes, get to know each other better.
You've asked everyone else, haven't you?
Guilty as charged. But it's my birthday, so it's practically illegal for you to say no.
Well, does this afternoon work for you?
I will text you to confirm the time.
Great. See you then.
See ya. Hey, watch it!
You all right?
Oh no.
Oops.
Oops. You ruined it, and all you can say is oops!
Sorry, my bad.
Yeah, it is, again!
Relax, I'll replace it.
No. There is no time. I need it tonight. If I don't look amazing, there's no point.
Who's the lucky guy?
No one. Forget it.
Just tell them everything you told me, all right? Stick to the truth. You'll be fine, okay?
Okay. Thanks for coming. I really appreciate it.
Excuse me.
Mandy. Hi! Whoa. Oh, I'm sorry I haven't been in touch for so long. Things have been super busy.
Oh, no, I get it. Between work and home, it is full on. But how are you? How's the family?
We're good. Oh, Eric's got a new job.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, things are actually going well for us these days.
Yeah?
Oh, and we started seeing a counsellor.
Really?
Yeah, it's working too. I think finally we're in a good place.
Oh, that's great. Oh, it's so fantastic. I'm just so happy for you.
Thank you. We're actually thinking about doing one of those marriage vow renewals. Although I wouldn't have a clue about where to get started organising something like that. I was just asking inside, and everything is so expensive.
Well, I think I might know someone that could help you with that.
Really?
Yeah. Come with me.
We're actually looking for something, sort of small and intimate. The simpler, the better, really.
I completely understand. You want understated.
Exactly. Well, just about the cost. We don't have a lot of money.
Oh, well, obviously, I couldn't charge you the full rate since it's my first time. In fact, if you decide that you'd rather go with a qualified celebrant, I'd completely understand.
Oh, Mann, don't be silly. I mean, as far as I can tell, this is a win-win for the both of you. I mean, you get to practice and you get a cheap celebrant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Works for me. If you're sure. Absolutely. Let's do it.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm sorry, but Sienna's not here. She gave a statement and left.
You just let her walk out just like that?
What was I supposed to do, lock her up?
Yes.
I understand you're frustrated, but we don't have enough evidence to charge her with anything. Obviously, she's still a suspect.
Oh, well, that makes me feel a whole lot better.
She admitted to lying about her original alibi, but she's given us another explanation. We're checking it out. If there's anything bogus about it, we'll bring her straight back in.
Well, I am sorry, but that is not good enough.
Well, it's going to have to be for now. Look, we don't have enough to hang on her. I know that's not what you want to hear. Bye, Paul.
I'd like to make a complaint
What about?
about reckless skateboarders and their reckless skateboarding around the community centre. That Daniel Robinson guy almost knocked me over. He is a menace on wheels, and I am sure there is some sort of law prohibiting skateboarding in public spaces, and I would like you to do something about it, please.
I'll look into it as soon as I can.
Okay, just... Okay.
I pay to have this place cleaned, so I expect you to clean it.
Oh, hey, that's my mess.
And you tell the supervisor that I want this apartment sparkling at all times. Have you got that?
Sorry,
man. Daniel, that is not your job. And please, when I reprimand somebody, do not undermine me by defending them. And what is wrong with you anyway? How can you live like this?
What is wrong with you? How can you speak to people like that?
I am the owner and the mayor. I can speak to people however I like.
All right, so maybe you can, but it doesn't mean you should.
Well, if you don't like it, you know where the door is.
What's going on?
I don't like mess.
Paul.
The police had a suspect in custody, a really solid and strong suspect.
Hey, well, that's good, isn't it?
No, it's not, because they let her go. And I have proof that this person was in Erinsborough at the time of Kate's shooting with a very, very strong motive.
There's more to it, though, isn't there?
Kate's death may have been because of me.
Oh, what do you mean?
Well, this person I'm talking about, Sienna, I goaded her pretty badly just before Kate was... I think it's my fault.
Well, I think you're wrong. It's your mind playing tricks on you.
No, I can't stop thinking about it.
Which is why you need to let it out. And not by going off at your staff. Or me.
And what do you suggest?
Go out into the bush. Scream at the sky, throw a few rocks. If you don't get it out there, these bad feelings are gonna eat you up.
Maybe you're right. Maybe there is a way to get it out there.
The woman of interest, Sienna Matthews, has been interviewed by police and is currently a suspect.
No.
No official charges have been laid yet, but the Star believes the investigation is far from over and the police will remain in close contact with Ms. Matthews.
I don't believe it.
It gets worse. There's a photo.
Ah, great. So not actually do they name me, they post my pic as well. Now everyone's going to think I'm guilty.
I'm going to contact the paper and have it taken down. Legally, they can't do this.
It's too late. The damage would have already been done.
Well, then sue them.
With what? I don't have money for that.
I'm so sorry this has happened. It's not fair.
I want to know who leaked this information. Surely it can't be the police. You know who it was?
I've got a fair idea.
Obviously, it's early days and I've only just got the job, but I'm so excited.
It's fantastic.
Don't get too excited.
What do you mean?
Well, I want to be professional and I'm trying to keep a lid on it, but I just I can't wait to get started.
That's exactly how you're supposed to feel at the start of a new gig. So you're a little enthusiastic. No one's going to get hurt, are they?
Well, if I'm being perfectly honest, I'm also pretty nervous. I really want to be good at this.
Then why wouldn't you be?
Well, what if I say the wrong thing?
Oh.
What if I get stage fright? What if Mandy and her husband just hate the ceremony?
Sweetheart, you're only nervous because you haven't done it before.
I'm so used to having a team of staff to back me up. It's weird doing this by myself.
Hey, you can handle it.
I hope so.
Oh, of course you can.
Yeah. Well, for that, I'm going to buy you lunch.
And I'm going to let you. Sonya, hi, it's Karl. Yeah.
Daniel! Yeah, hold up. Listen, I've had a complaint about you skateboarding through a public thoroughfare.
What about me personally?
That's right.
Oh, I didn't realise Imogen was that mad.
I can't tell you who made the complaint, mate.
Oh, but she's got to know it was an accident.
The point is, if you skateboard recklessly, you could be fined. Or worse, you might actually hurt somebody. You don't want that, do you?
No, I'll be more careful. Promise.
Good. Use your brain. Be safe.
Hey, do you know if there's some way I could make it up to Imogen?
Well, I'm sure she'll be happy just to turn up at a birthday party not covered in bruises.
That's today? Oh, no wonder she was so freaky about the dress. I should find a way to apologise properly.
Couldn't hurt.
Why did you do it?
Why did you leak the story?
For justice and because it made me feel better.
This isn't going to help the cops track down Kate's killer. If anything, it's going to make their job harder.
Well, they already found it, didn't they? Sienna. They're too stupid to realise that. In fact, if it hadn't have been for my PI, they wouldn't have even known that she lied about her alibi.
Yeah, but you didn't have all the facts about why she lied.
Such as?
Well, she didn't want to be considered a suspect.
Funny that.
Look, you don't know Sienna. I do. She didn't do it.
Oh, next you're going to be telling me that you believe that ridiculous story that she had one drink and went straight to the airport.
Yeah, because she did.
Oh, you're just as dumb as the cops. No, I am not going to let your ex get away with this. If the law won't do its job, then I will.
You've got no proof, Paul. What if you can't make it stick?
Then I'll sue her in the civil courts. Sienna is responsible for Kate's death, and she is going to pay.
This isn't even about solving the case anymore, is it? You just want to punish someone. Anyone.
Come on. Please come out.
Hey.
What do you want?
I came over to apologise for what happened earlier.
Now you've done that. Great. See ya.
No, I meant I wanted to do it properly. It was a bonehead move, I'll admit it.
He isn't that big of you.
Anyway, I'm sorry, and I brought you this to make up for what I did. Happy birthday.
Okay, I'll buy it. What is it?
It's a party dress for you to wear tonight to make up for the one I...
What is this?
It's a vintage dress.
A giant vintage dress?
You don't think it'll fit?
Are you kidding me? Firstly, look at me. I'm petite, not a Sasquatch. It's way too big. Secondly, it's not even my style. I'm into modern vintage, not whatever this is.
How do you know until you...
And lastly, do you know how long I spent looking for the perfect dress? It was perfect for a reason. And now, even though you've ruined it, there's nothing you can do to replace it. Just leave, okay?
we go. I hope you don't think me too forward. Sonya didn't think you'd mind.
No, look, it's fine, really. So you're Susan's husband, but you also work together?
Oh, no, I'm a doctor at the hospital. I just help out on the side a little bit, with the extras.
Extras? So what would these extras be?
Well, we can supply a photographer at no additional cost.
A photographer?
Also a band.
As in a live band?
Oh, everything, right down to the song. So we can custom design something to suit your wildest desires.
Yeah, look, I'm not so sure.
Mandy, you don't get to renew your vows every day of the week. Well, Susan and I have done it. You need to make this day special. You need to make this day one you'll remember for the rest of your lives. Yeah.
What's this?
That is a CD of my original songs. Of course, we could do covers if you prefer, but I'm telling you, this ceremony is going to be one of a kind.
Can you believe him? Buying me a vintage dress that is 10 sizes too big.
Okay, always check your mirrors before reversing. All of your mirrors. You can never be too careful.
I mean, do I look like I'm into vintage stuff?
Yes.
Oh, you wouldn't understand. What he got me is totally not my style.
Whatever. Imogen, seriously, check your mirrors.
Hey, checking my mirrors. Again.
Okay, now you can reverse. Whoa! No one's in a hurry here.
He's like he thinks I'm stupid or something, like I don't know he's making fun of me.
Look, can we just focus on driving, please?
I'm fine. I'm completely in control. What was that?
How could you not see me? Dude, are you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. Did you do this to get back at me?
No, I didn't do it on purpose. It was an accident.
Yeah, right.
Daniel.
Now, I haven't had a chance to come up with a plan yet, but I'm sure that I can come up with something by tomorrow.
No, look, that's not why I asked you here.
Oh, is something wrong?
Well, the thing is, Eric and I only ever wanted a small ceremony, and like I said, anything too big or complicated would just put too much pressure on us.
Yes, I understand. I had every intention of keeping it very, very simple. Did I not make that clear?
Well, you did. But your husband presented me with all that extra stuff, and look, it's just too much for us.
Hang on, you spoke to my husband, to Karl?
Yeah. Look, I'm really sorry, but we've decided to go with another celebrant. But look, good luck with everything, though. Well, I'm sure you'll do great.
I get that you're concerned, but I don't see how this will affect my work. This isn't happening to me.
What?
That was my boss. He saw the article and I've just been fired.
How did he see the Waratah Star in the Blue Mountains?
Apparently someone from head office got wind of it online and forwarded him the link.
Okay, we'll try not to stress, all right? The truth will come out soon enough.
Oh, no. I don't believe it. My roommate just told me not to come home because she doesn't feel comfortable with the idea of living with me. You think maybe I could stay with you for a while? Just until I find my feet.
I don't think it's the best idea.
Please, I know I've made bad decisions, but I'm paying for them. Everyone hates me. Even my cousin won't talk to me because I made her lie to the police. Please. You're all I've got.
Hey, I reckon we need more balloons.
Mum, you always think we need more balloons.
Wow.
Someone's looking suave.
It's just a haircut.
Look at you! Oh, gosh, you look so gorgeous and growing up. I'm not sure if I'm ready for you to grow up just yet.
Mum, don't get weird.
Could you take a photo of me just so I can send it to Josie?
Why don't you just take a selfie?
Because I have a sister who's a photographer. Thank you.
Okay, think happy thoughts.
Thanks.
Oh, geez, I'm so glad he came to help us set up.
Mum, basic's fine.
Yeah, well, fine isn't good enough for an 18th. It needs to be spectacular.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't get your hopes up about tonight. I don't really think Josh and his family are in a partying mood.
Oh, darling, look, I know they've been through a lot lately, but that's all the more reason to make this as special as we can. You know what? You deserve a treat. You've helped out enough. Why don't you just go buy yourself something fabulous for tonight?
Oh, I'll just pick something I've already got.
I'm not sure if I'm making myself clear. I'm offering to buy you a new dress.
Wouldn't that make me kind of selfish, hitting the mall when my boyfriend needs me?
Yeah, well, being a downer isn't going to help Josh either.
Yeah, maybe I'll go later.
And some party this is going to be.
Hi. Hi. Is Mark here? No, he's just gone out for a run. Is there something I can help you with?
No. I mean, yes. I just wanted to check if he was coming to my birthday party. He didn't RSVP. So, I brought him another invite in case he lost the first one.
That's really sweet of you. I'll pass it on.
He didn't mention that anyone was staying with him.
Oh, he's just letting me crash here for a few days.
Oh, so you said he'd gone for a run? Mark, what is Sienna doing at your house? She is the main suspect in Kate's case, and suddenly she's prancing around your living room half naked?
Look, she's innocent. She's just lost her job and she's got nowhere to go, that's all.
What? No family, no friends, no one that's not attached to a crime investigation that might be able to help her out?
I'm not about to turn my back on someone that was a very important part of my life, okay?
It's really nice that you're so loyal to the people you care about, but can't you see that this loyalty could be blinding you to what Sienna's really capable of?
Okay, Imogen, look, I know her, all right? You don't. Sienna's not a killer. Matt, hi. Yeah, give me half an hour and I'll be there. Cheers, bye.
Was that about the investigation?
I don't know, but he wants me to come down to the station, so...
Well, maybe he's heard about your house guest.
Look, I'm helping out a friend. End of story.
Oh, then he said the elephant lifted its trunk, and before Karl could even move, he was head to toe.
At least it wasn't from the other end.
Oh, yeah.
You haven't seen Karl, have you? I've been looking everywhere for him.
Not answering his phone.
No, I think that's because he knows he's in trouble.
Oh, well, if that's the case, if I see him, I'll tell him to go have a face of music. Thanks.
You can run, but you cannot hide.
Well, he is testing that theory right now.
Hey.
Hey, it's your birthday. Cheer up.
Whatever.
What's got you so steamed?
Just wait till you hear this.
The department were pleased with the way you handled Sienna Matthews. You did the right thing bringing her into the station. We'd hope if anything else comes up, you'd do the same again.
Okay.
Bottom line, we want results. And we believe we've got a better chance with you on site.
What do you want me to do?
Well, we need to get a better idea of Sienna's movements on the day in question. There's something about her alibi that doesn't add up.
How so?
She was at Lassiter's hotel bar just before 1 p.m. and she checked into the airport at 3 p.m. We can't account for the time in between.
Well, she told me she got straight into a taxi when she left Lassiter's.
Yeah, but it doesn't take 2 hours to get to the airport. We need to bring her back in for questioning. Do you know where she's staying?
Yeah. At my place.
You do know how to complicate your life, don't you?
Ooh. Hey, do you remember that time I came to visit you and we took Emma to the Outback Park for her birthday?
Mm-hmm.
How old was she? 5?
6.
She wouldn't take her fairy wings off the whole time we were there. Oh, yeah. Where does time go? It's hard to believe we're approaching our 18th birthday.
Isn't that what they say about parenting? The days are long, but the years are short.
Well, it's not easy when you feel your little girl's growing up too fast. And trust me, I've got experience.
Yeah. Trouble is, Dad, there's another little girl out there somewhere who also turned 18, and I don't know whether she had a party at all. I don't know anything about her.
Sorry, sweetheart, I didn't think about that. I can see how a day like today can bring up a lot of thoughts.
Well, maybe that's how it's always going to be. Whenever Mason, Bailey or Amber have a milestone, I'm always going to be thinking about her.
I don't think you'll ever be able to get it out of your mind.
I don't either.
Maybe in the future you'll find the answers you're looking for. Do you think you might start that search soon?
Oh, no, Dad, I'm not ready. Not yet.
Well, what's the rush? Sure you'll do it in your own good time.
And just because I'm not out there looking doesn't mean I'm not thinking about her.
I hate the way they all keep looking at me like I'm some kind of a liar. The taxi really did get a flat. I don't know why they can't find the driver.
They've spoken to all the cab companies. No one's confirmed your fare. Did you take a private car?
No, I hailed a regular cab and I paid cash.
So you've got no record of your trip?
This doesn't look good for me, does it?
Look, they're going to need more evidence before they can charge you. You'll be under suspicion until they can verify where you were. It's just that this story of yours is pretty unusual.
Are you doubting me too?
No, I'm just telling you how it looks to them, all right? We can't pretend it looks good.
So, it's true. Imogen told me you hooked up your ex.
No one's hooking up with anyone.
How could you trash Kate's memory like this?
Sienna's innocent, all right? She's just staying at my place temporarily as a friend.
And you don't see a conflict of interest here?
I'm not blind to it.
Really? Because when Stephen Montague was a suspect, you were hunting him day and night. And now that it's Sienna, you not only believe her straight away, but you invite her to live under your roof.
Look, the bottom line, the person that we're looking for assaulted you too. And clearly, that's not Sienna.
Well, I never would have thought Hudson would do what he did. But look where he is. You never know what people are capable of.
Okay, so I'm just reminding my Josie about the party tonight.
But I thought you two weren't talking.
Yeah, but, you know, nothing sorts stuff out like a party. Plus, she hasn't seen your new look.
Actually, I sent my Josie a pic of my hair, and she didn't reply. I mean, is that weird, or...?
She was probably just trying to figure out what she was going to wear. Or whatever girls do before a party.
I mean, as long as your Josie's going.
Of course she is.
Because if she doesn't, I mean, my Josie won't come. You know that, right? She told me that.
Dude, chill. It's going to be a good night.
Hey, big fella. You getting excited about tonight?
Yeah, I guess.
Cheers.
Happy birthday.
Oh, happy birthday to you too. Well, nearly.
Stay for a bit?
No, I've got to get home, but I'll see you later on. Bye.
Who's this order for, huh?
Oh, it's for you. I am just really happy that you are here and you are healthy. I even made the bacon extra crispy.
Oh, you know the way to a man's heart, don't you?
I wish making Josh smile was this easy.
Yeah, I think he's more sensitive than he lets on, don't you?
Definitely.
Did he tell you about the memory book? Well, he's come up with the idea of this book of photographs to remind Doug of the good times. Doug was very touched. It's amazing what a little gesture like that can achieve.
Can I get you anything? A sandwich?
No, I'm good, thanks.
I might make a couple for myself.
Hey, where did this come from?
Oh, that's from that girl that lives next door. Apparently you didn't RSVP. She must be a pretty big fan of yours, inviting you twice.
Yeah, it's just the type of street it is. Everyone's friends, which can be a double-edged sword sometimes. Everyone has an opinion on what you're doing.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious.
I can't go to Imogen's party. There'll be other people there that think the same as Chris. It'll be awkward.
I know what it's like to have to keep your head down, but sometimes it really is the best option.
Look, just to be clear, because I don't want you to misunderstand, nothing is going to happen between us.
I know. Just good mates. End of story.
There we are. Thank you.
Mate, your wife's looking for you everywhere and she's not happy.
Did she tell you about my stuff up? She was nervous. I was just trying to help.
Well, maybe she wanted you to listen, not come to the rescue.
Hey, Amber, head up or down? What do you think? Hello, can you please stop working on that for 2 seconds and help me out?
I don't know. It depends on what you're wearing. Daniel, hey, where's your skateboard? I don't think I've ever seen you without it.
Yeah, I haven't got it today.
So are you coming to our party tonight?
Didn't know I was invited.
That's okay with you, isn't it?
Why would I care either way?
Is that the time? The shops are about to close. And? I was meant to go and buy a new dress, but I've been too busy working on this.
Hey, well, I bought Imogen a dress that she wasn't that into, so you could wear it if you like.
Since when did you become Imogen's personal stylist?
Please don't ask.
Apparently it's too big. What did you say? It would only fit a Bigfoot?
Sasquatch.
A Sasquatch.
I just meant I'm not tall.
But Amber is. It's not going to get worn otherwise, so why don't you check it out, see what you think?
Yeah, it'd probably fit you, actually.
Are you calling me a Sasquatch?
No. I'm just saying you're taller than me.
Right. Well, thank you. I might give it a try. Cool. You might have just saved my life.
All right. Just tell me honestly, does this look okay? Can you see the stains?
Oh, for the last time, it works. Ooh, but you should have eaten spinach today. What were you thinking?
What? Where?
Right here.
There.
No, I'm just kidding, I'm kidding. You look great.
I second that. Nice dress, really creative way to fix it.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Yeah, what else would it be?
Anyway, this is for you.
Oh, no, it's not my birthday.
It's to make up for the one that I ruined.
Whoa, this is awesome.
Yeah, I don't know anything about skateboards, but the guy at the shop said this one's the top of the line.
Thanks, but I can't accept it.
Oh, wow.
Hello. Hey. Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Looks great.
Thanks. I have something for you.
What's this?
This is our memory book.
That's so nice. Are there some pages in the back for the future?
Yeah. Heaps. Hopefully we can get a good picture tonight.
I'm so sorry. I am sorry that I messed things up with Mandy. Darling, I hate the fact that my big mouth has cost you this gig. I just wanted to help, you know, because you seem so nervous. That's all.
Carl, there's helping, and then there's taking over completely.
Yeah, and I did the loud.
Yes,
I see
yes,
that
you
now,
did.
which is why I got you this. That's a bit of a peace offering.
Love poems.
Yeah, I thought they might help when you're preparing your ceremonies and things. Not that I would tell you how to do your thing.
Well, I'm not going to lie. I'm very disappointed that I've missed out on the vow renewal.
Yeah, and it would have been fantastic, and that is the tragedy. You miss out, Mandy gets a second-rate celebrant. I could just kick myself.
Well, hopefully it won't be my last opportunity.
Oh, no, of course it won't, darling.
Carl, I appreciate your support. But believe me when I say that if you really want to help me, the best thing you can do is let me run my own show.
I've got it. Got it loud and clear. There will be no interference whatsoever.
Good.
It's quite a good one.
Dude, I thought you said your Josie was going to be here.
Yeah, she will be.
When? I don't know. What? My Josie's not even coming and she won't tell. It's my hair. She hates my hair.
Dude, you're starting to freak me out with your hair obsession, okay? I'm sure there's a perfectly logical reason why she's not coming.
This party sucks.
Oh, boy. I'll tell you what. This old fella's puffed out. Gotta rest my back.
Thank you for the dance, Gramps.
Hey, happy early birthday, sweetheart.
Can I please get a water?
I'll do you one better. Come here. Why don't we have our first champagne together?
Well, Mum did say, even though technically I'm not 18 yet, I can have some champagne.
Yep, and Dad wants me to have my first beer with him when he gets here, so let's have our first champagne together.
What should we toast to?
Oh, us? Happy birthday.
Happy birthday yourself. I just whipped this up from what's in the kitchen, so it's not exactly gourmet.
Oh, thanks, you didn't have to do that.
No, it's the least I could do, considering it's my fault you couldn't go to the party. Thank you for putting yourself out like this. I know I've already said it before, but I don't know what I'd do without you. And I'm so sorry for causing so much tension between you and everyone in the street.
Still not sure I've done the right thing by letting you stay. I don't mean that to hurt you. It's just part of me that thinks it's wrong to have my ex-fiancée staying here in the house.
All you're doing is helping out a friend. There's no disloyalty there. Kate would understand that.
Would she?
Yeah, she loved you for who you are, and that is a man that stands by his friends when they're in trouble.
I just can't believe I'm never going to see her again. It's like I'll hear something and it's automatic. I think I've got to tell Kate. I just miss her so much.
I know you do. Come here.
Where do you suppose the guests of honour are?
I don't know.
I might look around so I can say happy birthday.
Okay, in the meantime, I'll get a drink. What would you like?
Champagne, please. And don't you scrimp. You owe me a glass of the good stuff.
Ah.
Sounds like you're still in the doghouse.
No. She's just milking it for all it's worth.
You do know the drinks are free.
Oh, yes. It's a shame the whole thing happened, you know. I mean, that couple is missing out on a brilliant cellar. Can I have a couple of glasses of your finest champagne, thanks?
How much does Susan charge for these things?
Oh, well, she's not qualified at the moment. She can only do vow renewals. But if she's doing those at a discount just to get the experience.
I might know someone that's interested.
Oh, good. Okay, well, just give them Susan's number and tell them to get in touch, yeah? You're not talking about you and Lauren, are you?
Yeah, well, it's our 20th anniversary this year. I thought it might be a nice way to celebrate.
Oh, that's fantastic. Congratulations.
Yeah, it's just an idea. Don't say anything to anyone, okay?
Hey, after today, I'm not saying anything to anyone.
Ah, there she is. Happy birthday.
Thank you. Thank you. Hey, you haven't seen Mark, have you?
No, is he not here yet?
No. I might just text him, see where he is.
There you go. No expense spared.
Thank you.
I understand. I understand. Calm down. Honestly, it's okay. Yeah, don't listen to what you heard. I didn't actually get fired. All right, I'm just taking a break. My friend here's going through a hard time, so I'm here for as long as he needs me. Yeah. Okay. I'll let you know how it goes. Yeah. Thanks for the call.
That was Mum. Her and Dad will be here any minute.
Okay, well, let's say we do the speeches in, say, 15 minutes.
I thought you weren't doing any.
We lied. Wait till you see the baby photo slideshow we put together.
You didn't.
Oh, don't worry, baby. I bet you look hot in every one of them.
I thought you only had one drink.
Did? Just loosen up, big sis, by 4 minutes.
Why don't I get you a glass of water, darling, hey?
We're 18. We're 18,
Oh my God, I hate him so much right now.
Josh.
Josh, Josh!
Just give him some room. Josh, can you hear me?
Let's get you to sip this slowly.
What happened?
I'm still trying to work it out. How much did he drink?
We had 1 drink each.
Really?
I swear.
Or do you think someone could have spiked it?
Who would have done that?
Oh, can someone turn it heating down?
Is this a rash? Look, we'll find out more when we get to the hospital. Carl's bringing his car around.
I'll go get my bag.
No, sweetie, I think you should stay here.
No, I want to make sure Josh is okay.
Nan and Pop are on the way. At least stay till they get here. We'll let you know what happens, I promise. Come on.
Come on, up we go.
Party over?
Yep.
Come on.
Thank you. Aha, hey, the one job Sonya gives me, and I forgot to go and do it, didn't I? You look nice. You heading over to the 18th?
Not sure.
But you're all dressed ready to go.
I'm just gonna wait and see.
Okie dokie. All right, well, I'll put your name on these just in case, yeah?
It's okay. If I come, I'll just get my own.
Alrighty. Well, hopefully I'll see you there then.
Yeah, bye.
Thanks very much for coming. I'll talk to you soon. Okay. Hey.
She looked important?
Yeah, I've just asked her to speak at a networking event I'm holding tomorrow, which is why I wanted to talk to you.
Oh, why didn't you just pop over to the waterhole?
No, not my scene.
What, a party with free beer and cake?
Dan, I can afford my own.
Seriously though, what is with you and birthdays?
That's the venue.
Oh, I'm sorry, I wasn't
No,
thinking.
don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Listen, do you want to earn some cash tomorrow? Because I need a waiter.
Can't you just get someone from Lassiter's to do it?
No, I need someone I can trust. See, I've managed to wrangle together a really good mix of local leaders. The idea is to get them behind me and my future proposals.
By getting them wasted?
To facilitate a meeting of the minds, and I need you to look the part in Lassiter's uniform.
Oh, I'm not really a uniform guy.
I thought you were a never say no to a new experience kind of guy.
I am.
Yeah. And if this works out, who knows, it might lead to some ongoing work, and you might even find some direction.
I'll find direction when I find it, but it'd be cool to see you work the room.
Yeah, watch and learn, young Robinson. Watch and learn.
If the wind changes, you'll look this depressed forever.
She'll be at the hospital with Josh.
Yeah, okay, well, let us know when you're on your way home and we'll stay here with Imogen. Okay, bye. Possible alcohol poisoning, but they don't know for sure. Anyway, he should be heading home soon.
Well, we should get going then.
We're here. Your brother's okay, and this is the party.
I don't really feel like celebrating.
Life's too short not to make the most of these
It
moments.
certainly is. To our gorgeous, funny, intelligent granddaughter on her 18th. Cheers.
Oh, yeah. Thanks. Hey, is Bailey gone home?
Yeah, his Josie wasn't coming.
Hey, I thought you were Josie over at the coffee shop.
Oh, she on her way?
No. She was all dressed up, but she said that she was waiting to see.
To see what?
Her?
You know, I told her I loved her, and she just walked away like it was nothing. What else does she want from me?
You need to go and talk to her.
No.
Yeah, okay, take my advice. Women are crazy, okay? It doesn't get any easier. You need to go and find out what she wants. Go.
No. Look, if she wants to be alone, that's her choice.
Stop.
Here you go, mate. It's an electrolyte one. It'll make you feel better.
Did Karl say when the results are going to be in?
Tomorrow.
There you go, Tom.
Now I know for sure if I'm allergic to alcohol.
You're not allergic, you're just missing the enzyme that breaks it down.
This isn't fair. I was Mr. Clean Living because of swimming, and now I can't drink anyway. I'm a freak.
You're the hottest freak I've ever seen.
I don't want to ruin your night. You should go head back to the party.
I'm staying.
Yeah, I don't want to leave you either.
I'll be fine. You just go back. Go see Imogen.
Yeah, we should check on her. Come on.
Okay, but make sure you call if you need anything.
You sure you don't want to head back too?
I would rather be here with you. Spend the rest of our birthdays together, just the two of us.
You're not one of those kids who's allergic to everything, are you?
What? No.
Oh, I love this song.
You played it non-stop. That summer, we drove across the Nullarbor. I wanted to burst my own eardrums by the end of that trip. would you mind if I asked your name for a spin on the dance floor?
Not at all.
Yeah, hi. Where are you?
What happened?
Josie just hung up on me.
Oh, how's Josh?
He's hungover from mild alcohol poisoning.
From one drink.
Well, apparently that's the effect of this missing enzyme.
So, is he really never going to be able to drink?
Well, we're not sure. But he's okay, and that's the most important thing.
Where are your grandparents? Care for a dance, birthday girl?
Josie! What's the deal with last night?
I shouldn't have to tell you.
You're being ridiculous.
Why didn't you come and find me yesterday?
Because you weren't lost.
Well, at the school dance you figured it out. After I left, you searched for me. If you really loved me, you would have found me, like at the dance.
How was I meant to know you wanted that? I'm not a psychic. I told you I love you. Isn't that enough?
Yeah, but you didn't mean it. You only said it because I was mad about the game thing.
That's not true. You know, I've never told a girl that I love her before.
They're just words.
I'm gonna take my break.
Keep it down, will you?
I think somebody had a little too much fun last night.
At least someone did.
How was the rest of the party?
Yeah, it was okay in the end.
So why the frowny face?
I don't know. There was just some people that were supposed to turn up that didn't. It's annoying.
Imogen, Brennan is wrapped up in Kate's case. You can't take that personally.
I know. No, I'm not. It just would be nice to have some eye candy there, that's all.
Daniel, hey. Nice get up.
What are you doing?
This is the most uncomfortable thing I've ever worn. But my uncle needs me to do a shift, so...
Oh, you are saving up to buy a new skateboard? Didn't Imogen buy you one and you rejected it?
Oh, yeah, no, that new deck was really cool, but my old one was Uncle Henry's, so I can't just replace it. I want to try and salvage it somehow.
That's so sweet.
Oh, I hope I didn't offend you, but maybe you girls can use it. Oh, but not around Lassiter's because I hear it's been banned there.
Hurry up, we're not getting any younger.
Oh, all right, sorry, it was the hospital. Dad, my results will be in later this afternoon.
Great, I'll give you a lift down there if you want.
But first, Pam and I have got an announcement to make. We've been thinking about your offer to move in.
And?
Well, we're very grateful, but the answer is no.
Oh, but we want to be here for you.
It wasn't a decision we made lightly.
Then why?
I want to enjoy my life. I don't want to give up. I've got years ahead.
Staying with us is not giving up.
Well, Pam and I, there's still a lot more we want to do.
Yeah, well, can't you do it here?
No, not really. And, well, we can't even do it at home either.
We've written out a bucket list. We're going travelling.
Where to?
Well, we've always wanted to see Niagara Falls. And we'll stop in and visit Piper, of course. And from there, well, who knows?
Look, I don't think this is a good idea.
It's a great idea. I want to be happy. Don't I deserve that?
Of course you do, Pop.
Okay. What if things go downhill while you're away?
Well, I mean, it's going to be hard. But, well, we'll have each other, and that's all we need.
Grab 6 more reds, that should do. Grab the Pinots, okay?
Okay.
Oh, having another break, eh? No wonder nothing ever gets done.
I'm just fixing up the tab from last night. Unless, of course, you'd prefer I didn't.
Why don't you try some actual police work, like arresting Sienna Matthews?
Listen, I wanted to actually talk to you about that PI you've got working
Hey, if I
for
hadn't have hired Tracy Wong, the police would never have known about Sienna's false alibi. You should be embarrassed.
Well, I can see you two are still good mates.
I told you should have gone after her. Maybe your old man knows more about women than what you thought.
I don't need a lecture. I just need some help.
Okay, so what's your plan so far?
Saying I love you with flowers. Chocolate. Okay, what about a hairless puppy?
That's just creepy. Why don't you try talking to her again? She's being a little unreasonable.
Yeah, no kidding. You're the one who said that all women are crazy.
Yeah, don't ever tell your mum I said that either.
I've got it. I'll get her the Sword of Eternity on Dragon Prophecies. Hey, you know, that'll cost me all my points.
You love this girl, right? Okay, so put yourself out there. Be brave. A romantic gesture to end all romantic gestures. Do you reckon you can do that?
Yeah, if I could think of one.
Okay, when all else fails, Squid, you turn to the classics for inspiration.
Okay, thanks a lot for your help. Well, our flights back to Darwin are booked, and we'll organise the trip to Canada from there.
Mum, have you really thought this through? I mean, if he has a turn, how are you going to manage?
I know what's coming.
Do you?
Yes. And it was you who reminded us how strong we are.
Well, what if he gets lost? What if he forgets you?
Oh, well, I'll just have to chain myself to him.
Mum, this isn't a joke.
You think I don't know that? Your father's going to turn into a stranger one day, but I still have him now. And I want to laugh at his stupid jokes and take pictures and dance. Yeah, it'll be a struggle. And the arguing's a given. But that's just what makes us us. And by the end of the trip, I'll have lots of stories about time together that I can tell him when he forgets.
I'm gonna miss you.
Amber, can you please turn off the music?
Why?
Just do it.
What are you doing? You're lucky I didn't snap it off last night. I had the bolt cutters ready.
I know I stuffed up, but do you think you might have overreacted just a little bit?
I guess I have been more sensitive lately. I think it's because we're getting so serious. And I think I might be ready to get even more serious.
What do you mean?
Well, before we had our fight, I wasn't just going to tell you that I love you. I was going to say that maybe we should take things to the next level.
And do you still want to?
Well, it's definitely something that I like to start talking about.
Nan, I'll take your luggage out for you.
Oh, thank you, darling, but beware, it weighs a ton. You might need muscles here to help you.
Oh, please.
Honor. Hey, couldn't let you go without saying goodbye, old son.
Good to see you.
Pam, such a shame we didn't have a chance to catch up. Mull over the good old days, eh?
And the bad. Till the day I die, I'll be traumatized by the memory of catching you and Cheryl Stark going at it.
You old dog. Is Cheryl home? I might pop over and say goodbye.
Mate, Cheryl passed away a while ago now.
Of course you did. I'm sorry.
Our lift's here.
You're getting a taxi?
Well, I offered to drive them, but Mum insisted on catching a taxi.
No fan of airport goodbyes. Doesn't like to drag it out. Come on, let's go.
Hey, babe. You know they'll be okay.
How do you know that?
Your mum and dad are doing what's right for them. And if I were in Pam's position, I'd want to take the time too.
Yeah, but don't I have the right to be around my father while he's still him?
Oh, of course you do. But it's not Pam and Doug's job to make you feel better about this. It's about them. At some point, you're going to have to let them go.
Come on.
There's something I need to say. The next time you see me, I might not be myself.
Don't talk like that.
No, it's all right. It's okay. It's true. I know I'm not the smartest bloke, but over the last few weeks, it's taught me something very important. Life goes by bloody fast. We get caught up in work, bills, trying to impress people, but none of that means anything. The only thing that matters are the people you love. So hug them every chance you can get and make sure they know how you feel, because that's what I'm going to do.
These shoes are killing me.
Try wearing heels.
Not doing that again.
I have a tip I use with boots.
What?
Double socks.
Oh, that's genius.
Just paying you back for the dress.
Yeah, look good on you, by the way. Do you know where I can find double socks? Hey, mate. Hey.
Hey, how did things go with your grandparents? I'm sorry I couldn't be there.
Yeah, rough. Dad's pretty cut up. He barely said anything on the way to the hospital.
Well, have you got your results?
Yep. It's confirmed. I have an enzyme deficiency, which means I can never drink.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, well, I guess I'm not meant to be the guy who parties and has hangovers, so I'll have to find something more productive to do with my time. I mean, my pop, he wants to make the most of his life, no matter what it throws at him. So I'm gonna take the same attitude.
Oh, yeah, no, I think someone might have told you that before. Who was that again? What was that for?
Because I love you. I don't tell you that enough, but I'm going to from now on.
This is my latest acquisition. It's a Daisy Nader.
Wow, must have cost you a fortune.
Would you mind not being such a killjoy? The only reason you're here is because you're the school principal and you have such good standing in the community.
No, Paul, the only reason I'm here is because you promised to help fix up the school netball courts. Oh, is that yours?
Oh, that'll be catering. Yep, come on up. Listen, I want you to make sure that nobody has an empty
Got
glass.
the next round ready to go.
Good, and also Martin over there.
One cube of ice. Stop stressing. Everyone's having a really great time.
Thank you for you. Sorry, where were we? Yeah, you were asking about the layout, but the thing is, the balcony up. Would you excuse me for a minute? This is an invite-only event.
Have you recently purchased a painting from Naomi Canning?
Yes, I have.
Ah, that's the one.
Why are you here?
A warrant for repossession. The painting you purchased has been reported as stolen.
I don't think so. I paid good money for that. Hey, leave that where it is.
Yes, but possibly not to the rightful owner. Perhaps it'd be best if you came down to the station so we can discuss the matter further.